I studied BFA graphic design from Government College University Lahore, and after that I've started working as a visualizer in a fashion photography studio. There I was designing the set design. I was doing the sets and making the blueprints for the fashion shoots and designing the themes for them. It was mostly the creative work, but I wanted to do work for myself. So I've studied. I started doing freelancing. And by luck, I started getting the projects of small boutiques in US region. It was about designing the clothes and t-shirts, stuff like that. After some time, not after some time, like was a long way. I'm doing that for the last 4 years. Same thing, and it was kind of boring. So it took a lot of my energy and my passion because it was same work again and again and again. And during the COVID times, it makes me introvert as well because you can't get out from home and you are dealing with the same clients. The work should give you the pleasure, and picking up the pencil or paint and drawing them into the notebooks or canvas, it gives you pleasure and it ignites the creativity in you, as well as the digital work, the psychological work, because as a graphic designer we have to communicate that correct idea to our audience as while keeping that into the creative perspectives. Diploma, I was more into the digital designer as compared to the analog one, and I was more interested into UI UX, specifically the UX researcher. And the reasons behind that was the society, because our society gives more respect to the people who are doing the scientific stuff, and US research was something towards that. But I'm really happy that during the graduate diploma, it not only gave me the perspective but give some sense into me as well, because working as because now I know that being analog, digital, and psychological perspective are all the important components of being a designer, and that's the creative standpoint of mine. While working for clients in 2021 as a designer, we only used to work in a shortest and simplest way possible, like read the client brief thoroughly, do some Pinterest research, and do the work of client, and do the revisions until and unless the client is satisfied, and repeat the process again and again. It was quite energy. It was actually draining my energy as well as my passion. The main challenge I faced during my graduate diploma was the procrastination issue I have, and a lack of discipline, if I'm being honest, and it was quite a headache. Because I'm only thinking about the output work, but during the graduate diploma I've learned that you have to I have to push myself, being consistent, and one important thing, like do one thing at a time. Because after many failed attempts, I've learned this in a hard way. Like, do not do the ADHD work. Like consistent work, and it's a hyperactivity disorder, to be honest, and it only disturbs your life as well as your mental health. Met really creative, genuine, and sweet people, kind people, and some of my classmates. And to be honest, sometimes I feel like the failure is an unknown word to them. And I really appreciate the work they are doing, and I'm looking forward to their future endeavors. And
My aha moment came after my breakdown. Like I was working for a project in Cinema 4D, and I was quite stuck for 2 days, continuous 2 days. It was the smallest thing, but I was stuck. And when I figured that, I was like, yay! So it was quite an aha moment for me during the course. Before the graduate diploma, I was quite interested in UI UX, but after some time, like getting some into research work and getting to know the field, the creative field, now I'm interested. My interests are shifted to from UI UX to the 3D world, into AR, VR, XR, and into 3D, and I really want to pursue my future in that, and I'm really looking forward to it. There's a quote: "Some beautiful paths can't be discovered without getting lost," and it is said by Errol Oren. So I'm looking really forward for my future,